there is a quiet weight that many of us carry without even noticing. It is everything we refuse to let go of. The mistakes we keep replaying in our minds. The people who left, but who still live in our thoughts. The grudges we hold, the plans that fell apart, the versions of life we expected. We grip all of it tightly, believing that holding on keeps us safe. But often, it is the very thing that keeps us in pain. Learning to let go is one of the hardest arts a person can master, and also one of the most freeing. So, let us begin with a simple truth about the world. Nothing in life stays the same. Everything is always moving, always changing, always passing. The seasons turn, the rivers flow, the days rise and fade. Nothing you love will stay exactly as it is forever. And this is not a tragedy. It is simply the nature of being alive. Yet so much of our suffering comes from fighting this truth. We try to freeze moments that were always meant to move. We cling to people, feelings, and times that have already passed. It is like standing in a river and trying to hold the water still. The harder you grip, the more it slips through your fingers. Think about how you hold on to the past. You replay old mistakes, wishing you could change them. You carry regret like a stone in your chest. But the past is already written, and it cannot be undone. Holding on to it does not fix anything. It only steals the peace you could have today. Then there is the weight of resentment. Someone hurt you, and you have carried that anger ever since. It feels like holding them accountable. But in truth, they have moved on, and you are the one still bleeding. Forgiveness is not saying that what happened was okay. It is simply choosing to set down a weight that was only crushing you. You forgive not for them, but for your own freedom. We also hold tightly to how we thought life would go. The plans we made, the person we were sure we would become. And when reality turns out different, we grieve a life that never happened. But clinging to that imagined future blinds you to the real one in front of you. And then there is the hardest grip of all. The need to control everything. We want to control other people, outcomes, and the unknown future. But most of what happens in life was never in your hands to begin with. There is deep peace in accepting a simple divide. Some things are within your control, and most things are not. You can pour your energy into what you can change, and gently release your grip on everything you cannot. Now understand what letting go truly means. Letting go is not giving up. It is not forgetting, and it is not weakness. It takes far more strength to open your hand than to keep it clenched. Letting go simply means you stop carrying what only weighs you down. You release the past so you can finally be present. You release the anger so your heart has room to heal. You release the control so life can surprise you again. Picture a hand clenched tightly into a fist. Nothing new can ever enter a hand that is closed. But the moment it opens, everything becomes possible. That open hand is the whole secret. So how do you begin to loosen your grip? It starts by noticing what you are holding on to. Name the regret, the grudge, the expectation you keep clutching. Then ask yourself if carrying it is truly helping you. Feel the emotion honestly, without running from it. And then, breath by breath, allow it to pass through you. You do not have to force it, only to stop holding it back. Like a leaf finally released onto a flowing stream. Letting go is not losing something you love. It is making room for peace, for growth, for what comes next. The river flows freely only because it never tries to hold the water. And you become free the moment you learn to do the same.